Hey everybody, Alex Kazora, SteelersDepot.com, back with some more Pittsburgh Steelers tape breakdown and analysis. Russell Wilson, great game plan, great execution against the Bengals. Does not always have to be complicated. It can be in certain moments, but overall, the mantra of take what the defense gives you, that's what Pittsburgh lived by in this win. Let's talk about it. Before we start, if you guys could like this video, subscribe to the channel, and check out the site, SteelersDepot.com. Would really appreciate that. So, as the video title mentions, can't go broke taking a profit. That is such an old cliche, but it still rings true in 2024. Again, goes back to taking what the defense gives you. Tons of examples of this. It's going to be a lot of the same, but I just want to hammer home the point because repetition can be really important. So, early in this game, check down to the running back. Bengals are playing this cover 4. They're in this 5-2 front. I think Russ might have checked out of a run as well because the Bengals have this heavy grouping that they use a lot on 1st and 10 and early rundown situations. They have 5, linemen in the game, sometimes roll a linebacker down. And so they're going to pass, not going to run into the teeth of a run front. And they're playing this quarters coverage, the Bengals are. So we got, deep quarter here, quarter here, quarter here, quarter here. Opens up Najee Harris underneath with the 2x2 formation and the kind of the mirrored routes, these out routes by number 2. Number 1's on the outside. You have this just giant space here in the middle. Check it down to your running back. Let Najee Harris, a big guy in space, break some tackles, falls forward, turns into a huge gain. Pittsburgh's running backs had 13 catches in this game for nearly $150, made up a huge portion of the passing game. Simple stuff like this. 1st and 15 for the Steelers, and how defenses are beginning to adjust to Pittsburgh because of the moon ball, because of George Pickens. You're getting a lot of too high looks. You're getting these too deep shells, which have become more in vogue in the NFL in recent years anyway, to try to take away the big plays. Cincinnati played a ton of cover 2 in this game, especially early on. So we're getting a too deep shell, deep half, middle hole defender, and again, it softens things up underneath. Pittsburgh running those vertical routes. The Bengals are matching that, carrying that, getting depth, and it just creates that underneath check down throw to the running back, in this case, Cordell Patterson. 1st and 15. You're not getting the first down. You're getting your lost yardage back. You're in, I think, 2nd and 7 here, so you're getting back on track after a 5-yard penalty on 1st down. So nothing special, but it just take what's there. What the defense offers, you're going to just hit it, let your running back make some plays in space. Take a quick look from the end zone view. Russell Wilson seeing this loose, soft coverage. Check it down to your back here, let him make a play, get some yards. Another 1st and 10, and again, same principle here. Loose, soft coverages, cover 2, check it down to your running back. One positive when teams run some of these more vertical routes, when they see these softer coverages, is it does loosen up the underneath throws and allow your running backs to make some plays. So early down here, I believe this is 1st and 10, same thing, nothing open. That middle linebacker, he's getting depth, responsible for that deep middle in that cover 2 shell, that cover 2 defense. And so Russ just checking it down underneath. Najee Harris gets some yards. Not a huge play, but you're getting positive yards. You're staying on schedule. These are functionally run plays in the sense of they are high percentage, low risk, short passes. And again, you get your big running backs out in space. You get your offensive linemen, your 2 rookies. You love to see it. McCormick and Frazier in there trying to push things forward. And you're just, again, taking a profit. This example comes late in the first half. This one, a bit different. Bengals do not want to give up the big play. This is just kind of a check down against some of that softer coverages you're going to get in late half type of stuff. Pittsburgh kicks a field goal the next play, but same idea. We don't want to take a sack here. That happened in the Browns game. You're on the edge of field goal range. It's 3rd down. You take a sack. It was a bad play call. Russell Wilson really didn't have anything open on that opening possession, but certainly an area where you don't want to, force a potentially long field goal. You're getting cover 2, checking it down to the bowling ball that is Jaylen Warren, let him plow ahead, and it sets you up for a field goal at the end of the half to, get 3 more points. And I think Pittsburgh led 27-21 at the break at that point and got the ball at halftime too, so a chance to double dip, so you're not as upset in a sense about only settling for 3 points. So same principles, cover 2, running back open underneath. It's not sexy, it's not going to be a highlight reel type of moment there, but it is the smart, calculated quarterback play. And again, situation partially dictating things, but we're getting these 4 verticals here. So Pittsburgh 2x2, 4 verticals, Everyone's carrying, everybody's getting depth here, and the one benefit to that is you get that running back open underneath all by himself, and because Pittsburgh has some power backs and some size and some guys that can make plays in space, that's an asset post-catch, and this one sets up an easy field goal for Chris Boswell. All right, I know that was monotonous, but I really like showing multiple plays of the same thing. I think that has more of an impact than just these sometimes one-off moments to really hammer home game situations and circumstances. Anyone can make one play, but are you doing things multiple times? That's really where I think football and tape shines. But let me show an example of something different. So one of the rare times where the Bengals played cover one, played single high safety, and this is where Russ goes back to the moon ball. So they're in this, they're crowding the box. They got extra DB down. Pittsburgh in the run-heavy personnel, 13 personnel, 2 tight ends here, 2 tight ends, or not 2 tight ends, but Fryermuth stacked to the bottom with George Pickens. You're getting that one-on-one matchup and some like 1995 West Coast Mike Holmgren-looking offense here, a 5-step drop. Under center, no play action from Russell Wilson, a great moon ball to George Pickens for a big-time gain. This was, unfortunately, the play where Pickens was penalized for the gesture that got a 15-yard penalty and pushed things back and negated some of the greatness of the play. But to the point of the actual throw, you're getting single high, so Russ goes back to the tried and true moon ball. So cover 2, checking it down, letting running backs make a play. Cover 1 with these 4 verticals, you're playing matchups, and of course, you're targeting your guy, George Pickens, against some of these younger corners and cornerbacks that are not as talented as some of the other ones the Bengals had. They lost their top guy, DJ Turner. I don't know if this was on the rookie. That might be the rookie Josh Newton. So if it was making his first start, then even more appetizing matchup to go after, because that was not Cam Taylor-Britt, because he is up here. But again, that is how teams have been trying to adjust, is play more of those 2 high looks. When they finally get out of that for a play or two and they're playing cover 1, they're playing single high, that's when Russ takes advantage. So just a good game plan overall. It's not going to be the most wow thing in the world, but it's just a smart play. And that can be tough for a quarterback because you're checking down and you want the big play. You want to hit that home run, and you just have to kind of know when to take what's there. And a veteran quarterback like Russell Wilson knows, I'm going to be content throwing 5-yard checkdowns for most of the game if that's what I got to do to move this ball down the field and put points on the board. And put points on the board, Pittsburgh did, 44 of them against the Bengals. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Appreciate you guys watching. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and of course, check out the website, SteelersDepot.com. Thank you again, and we'll talk to you soon.